got hairy legs that turn, that.
Welcome to Certified Based, the common sense podcast where liberals crash out.
Welcome back to Certified Base, the place where liberals
crash out. I love that.
Thought they crash out. How is it going, guys? Yes, we have a new little setup going around here. Yes.
Oh, look at us.
Yes, because we filmed this out of my living room, so we kind of changed things up a little bit. And I actually prefer this setup. I don't know. Just feels more cozy, more homey.
We're a lot closer to the TV. I like that.
That too. A lot closer to the
Our
TVs.
blind selves.
Yeah, so we can watch clips a lot easier. We're not like...
I can never read off of that.
And I know we were gone. We were gone last week, guys. Well, I was gone. I had to be out, and I went to go visit my dad for his birthday, and it was a grand old time. The old man turned 53. He's 53 now.
Wow.
Isn't that, he's still kicking, man. He's very healthy. He works out at the gym. He eats clean.
Nice.
I need to be better. I mean, I have been a lot better over the last year. I've lost 50 pounds over the last year. I used to be way fatter than this. Still am working on it. But I mean, he's lean. He eats clean, and that's why he's able to move the way he moves at 53. I mean, a lot of people sometimes they get in their 50s and they start slowing down dramatically. But him, he's just like he's.
That's good. Yeah, I've seen it. He doesn't look 53. I'll tell you that first of all.
Definitely
He does.
not.
He looks young.
No, not at all.
Yeah, but that's true. Taking care of your body while young, it'll lead
important.
to
Very,
a
very
longer life towards the end.
And I also did this while I was gone, guys.
yeah.
No more
Dun, dun,
iPhone. No more
dun.
iPhone. Thank God. Oh my gosh, I've been so sick of iPhone. And then also I got a brand new watch. I got a little Rolex watch face on here. So I mean, yes, it's not a real Rolex. I cannot afford a real Rolex, but it just looks so clean. I
It looks really good. It does.
just the customization, everything, the ecosystem. I don't know, man. I mean, obviously I still got a MacBook here. Who knows how long? We'll see how long we last with the MacBook, but I don't know. I love Android. My eyes have been opened. I used to be that Apple fanboy. You got an Android? You got an Android? And I'm like, no, bro. We talked about it on the show. We even made a video. It's like Apple's a cult.
Yeah.
It's a little culty environment. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, guys, go. Yeah, that's a good video to check out.
Yeah, so you've not seen it.
The cult. I guess reality of Apple, the cultish tendencies that they have. It's pretty crazy.
Yes. Yes, indeed. But other than that, how's your week been, man?
It was good. I did some traveling this week. It was a short week, so I love those weeks. It was good. Got to see some different weather. It's starting to cool down here a lot.
It is a little bit.
A little bit.
We're in the season of like, I need to wear a jacket, and then I don't need to wear a jacket. And it's a one-eyed jacket, even just a hoodie. I want to find an excuse to wear a hoodie or a jacket, but I seem to can't. Like, you can in the morning, and at nighttime you can find the excuse to wear it. But like once you get like 11, noon, it starts to feel like and it doesn't feel like the middle of June or July. Thank God, it's not as bad, but it still gets a little too warm for my comfort.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like this morning, I'm wearing a hoodie right now because it's not as super chilly, but it's windy here, so and that brings a wind chill. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna throw this on. Plus, I get cold really fast. I don't know what it is. I think it's from my parents, but I just get cold really fast. So like anything like this, like even just being in my house, like if the AC's up a little too hot, I'm like, oh, I'm cold. I gotta put a hoodie on. So.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat, just trying to find an excuse to wear hoodies as well.
Yeah, dude. I just want to find. I love wearing hoodies. I just want an excuse to wear one, and then just and like. But I mean, at least the mornings and the nights are fitting for that.
Yeah.
Weather. But
Yeah. At night when the sun goes down, it starts to cool real fast, and then in the mornings, like now, it's not bad, but yeah, the sun comes out, heats it up.
Yeah.
So annoying. And then I was more south of our state. And it's nothing changed over there. It's just hot, same weather. Stupid. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
But I'm ready for winter.
Me too.
Ready for the fall. The fall, it's already kind of in full swing right now.
Yeah, it already is. We need to drop. We need to get to like, can it drop to like 50, 40s, like when the high is 50 or 60, man, and those are good days, man. Those are the days.
I love it.
Yeah. But guys, we got a great show for you this morning.
Hey,
You know that terminology. Everybody's gonna think we're certified groypers. This is the new name of the
welcome
show.
to Certified Groyper.
Certified groypers. Just kidding. No, not certified groypers.
No.
As much as people will probably, they're groypers. They're anti-Semites.
We're not groypers, okay?
We're Nazi sympathizers. Nazi. No, we're not. But we are talking a little bit about that today. I told the trail this week, I was like, bro, can we make this show like, I mean, the show is fun. Like, it is fun. Like, I do enjoy doing it. But I'm like, can it just be a day? Can it just be a week, or a quiet week, where I just don't have to talk about freaking politics? I know he's like, well, just don't talk about politics, guys. Make it. But look, we want to be informative, especially as Christians. Where do we navigate the culture? And I'm sorry, you're not going to avoid politics. You're never going to be able to avoid it. As much as you, even if you're a person like you try to be like, oh yeah, I'm somebody that thinks highly of myself. Yeah, I'm a high thinker. I don't get involved in politics. Okay, so whenever the call to prayer is being blasted in your neighborhood, when you're in Dearborn, Michigan, and you hear at 6 a.m. in the morning against your will, well, that's what happens when you don't get involved in politics.
Yeah.
And especially if you're a Christian, that's even worse, because now, you're a Christian, you're like, I don't believe in Islam. Well, yeah, now you're going to have that call to prayer blasted at 6 a.m. You can hear it. It's gonna be your alarm clock now.
3 times a day. I think it's 3 times a day that they blast that.
Yes. So if
guys.
don't want to get involved in politics, keep doing that, and you'll end up like Dearborn, Michigan.
That's a great point to bring up, is how Christians should get involved in politics. And like a lot of people around me that I've heard, like, that are Christians, not a lot of people, but I'm talking about a certain group, but they don't want to be involved in politics, and they don't see like that politics and church should be like intermingled. But I mean, politics, like, you hate it or pay attention to it, hate it or love it, it forms our lives in a way, because it forms our culture, it forms the laws that we are in, and it could form future policies that oppress Christians in the future, God forbid. But yeah, I just think it makes a lot of sense of why we need to be involved.
Yeah, and if you're not involved, sorry, I'm looking something up. This is what you're going to end up hearing if you don't get involved.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I'm not Islam. That's not my religion. We don't care.
You're gonna be forced to get on your knees on your mat and
we don't
kiss
care.
the ground.
Get on the ground, kiss the ground. It's time to pray. So.
And by the way, the Bible's banned.
Oh yeah. By the way, the Bible's banned. The rest of your church services have now been canceled. You will now attend the mosque.
Yeah. You will go by me as Allah.
Yes. I'm a feminist. Oh yeah. Well, guess what? You're a woman. Shut your mouth and put this
tablecloth.
Yeah.
Put the tablecloth over your head.
Oh my God. We're gonna get banned. We're gonna get banned. We're gonna get
speaking of banned, that's about our whole episode is about.
Oh yes, it is.
Add us to the list.
Add us to the list. Banned. Why everything banned? Banned. And talking about different things that are banned. I mean, this first ban is a good thing. We'll see how long it lasts. Okay. Obviously, we heard about the Gaza ceasefire. I know with the Gaza ceasefire, peace in the Middle East, and all the Christian apologetics. Oh my God, it's an end times prophecy.
Yeah.
Peace in the Middle East. I don't think I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's gonna last long. I think this peace agreement is about as stable as a house made of glass. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it'd be shattered at any given moment.
I agree.
Like, can you not, like, this is probably how it, like, if you could talk about Jews and Muslims, this is what they're doing as they're shaking hands for peace.
Yeah, behind their back.
No, not even behind their back. They're literally doing it as they're pointing a gun at each other as they're shaking hands. That's literally what they're doing.
Basically. Because I heard, I'm not like too in tune with it, but I heard there was a ceasefire at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, how many
And-
ceasefires have we
yeah,
had already this year?
exactly.
I've heard like the word ceasefire multiple times,
Yeah.
and yet they're still bombing the crap out of each
Same
other.
with Ukraine. Like, well, I don't know if there's actually been a ceasefire, but same. It's like this still goes on. You hear talks about it. Oh, we need to stop it.
And also the correction. I don't really think. I mean, Hamas probably sends missiles into Israel, but I mean, I think the more severe bombing is coming from Israel
Yeah.
into Gaza.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it is important. I mean, Trump had been trying to broker this deal ever since he's gotten into office because this whole thing happened when Biden was still in office. And there's always been the question: would have Hamas attacked the way they did if Trump was in office? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know, man. I feel like they would have, but maybe not. Maybe not, because I don't know, man. It's just because I go back and forth because I feel like it's a religious war. First of all,
if you don't if you're like, oh, Palestine, you don't. This war goes back
yeah,
between Islam and Jews. This goes back all the way. If you go to biblical history, it goes all the way back to Isaac and Ishmael, the split. That's where it stems from, and it's been endless amount of conflict for thousands of years.
yeah. So I don't know if Trump being like influencing Israel or whatever, him being, I don't know if they would have stopped them from doing what they were doing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like the Israel government on its own, I mean, but we're supporting them anyway. Like the Trump administration, the Biden administration, they're kind of in the same. There's like no differentiating policies really, unless more of Trump being like more hard on them. You think?
Yeah, and I feel like I don't know.
I feel like it would have happened. I don't know. That's my guess.
I feel like whenever Biden was in office, the support wasn't as enthusiastic at first. They were like, we gotta support these guys.
Yeah.
We gotta do it.
Yeah.
We gotta do it because I don't know, maybe we're taking money. That's been the whole conspiracy. Oh, we're influenced. We gotta listen.
Yeah.
I don't know
But
how
yeah, but towards like the end of the Biden administration, they were starting to turn on him because supporting Israel. Like,
yeah.
a lot of most of the presidents, I feel like all of them that have since Israel's been a country, have been supportive of Israel.
Yeah. Or they always they're our greatest ally.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think it would have been any different. That's just my guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, some yeah, I'm not super knowledgeable on this kind of thing either. I've kind of been really neutral, in the middle. I'm I mean, obviously the things that are happening in Gaza are terrible. There's women and children that are suffering, and this is the thing that's kind of pissed me off is I feel like there can't be two things can't be true at once. Dude, and people that think that way, oh yeah, two things can't be true at once. It's just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're stuck again. My team versus your team is a great example, and is the Israel Gaza thing. Yes, you can say October 7th was an absolutely horrible thing. Innocent people died. That's awful, right? And Israel should have the right to defend itself. But then you look at the other side. I mean, they've bombed. I've heard that they've bombed Christian quarters that are in Gaza or whatever, things like that. That churches have been destroyed and bombed.
Yeah.
I mean, that to me is okay, what are we doing here? What are we trying to do here?
Yeah.
And then women and children, and seeing the women and children suffering, I'm okay, what do we do here? And then obviously Hamas using civilians as human meat shields to protect themselves, and then to whenever innocent women and children die, and then Hamas is like, guys, look at this horrific thing, and I'm like, yeah, but you guys are also pieces of crap.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's horrible. The women and children die. That's awful. But you're using them as meat shields so that you can in a way, advance your cause. Two things can be true at once.
Yeah.
It's messy all around.
Yeah. It's very messy, and I think Israel is just going a little too crazy right now. I mean, they stopped.
We'll see how long.
See how long.
See how long.
But
that
I think
goes.
they're just going full swing, just trying to. Yeah, we can go down this. It's
rabbit
very
hole. Yeah, it is. It's very complicated because people don't realize. A lot of people just want to virtue signal and just pick a side. You have to realize this is a religious war, and I feel like a lot of people that are so invested into whose side are you on, or so invested into it, are not even religious people. I'm you don't realize this is a religious war that goes back thousands and thousands of years to the earliest point of civilization, earliest point of biblical history that dates back to Abraham.
Mm-hmm.
This is how long this conflict has been happening for.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes it's hard for us to even understand that conflict. For even me, I'm like, I don't claim to be an expert on this conflict at all. I mean, like I said, that's why I'm like, this is where I'm at. I think this is messy, it's horrible. Women and children are dying, and it's bad. We need to figure something out. But also, again, biblical prophecy as a Christian, peace in the Middle East is part of biblical prophecy and times. Now, I'm not here going to be like, oh, guys, it's going to happen. We're going to be raptured within the next 3 months. No, I'm not that guy either, because nobody knows the time or the hour.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think even Jesus himself knows the time of the hour. Literally, only God knows.
I think he says only my Father knows.
Yeah.
I think that's the scripture.
Yeah, I don't even think
But
Jesus Christ himself knows.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. And I think a temple needs to be built during that time. Like the third temple gets to be built, and there's a lot of stuff that's gonna happen before Jesus comes. But that's beside the fact. I'm just gonna get into just a couple facts just to tell y'all what happened. We're here to inform. So just a couple things that happened with this ceasefire. Hostage and prisoner exchange. Hamas has released the remaining hostages, including those believed to be alive, and the bodies of deceased individuals. In return, Israel has released a substantial number of Palestinian prisoners. Okay. Cessation of hostilities. A comprehensive ceasefire has gone into effect. Okay, that's the whole thing. Okay, humanitarian aid. This has been a big thing of Israel. Because Hamas is using like their warfare tactics, Israel stopped sending in aid to the population, which was a huge controversy. But the agreement facilitates a significant increase in humanitarian aid flowing into Gaza to address the severe shortage of food, water, and medical supplies. And then a partial Israeli withdrawal. Israeli forces have begun a partial pullback from the key areas within the Gaza Strip.
Okay.
So that's the big things that happened.
I did hear though that after the whole ceasefire thing happened, I heard that Hamas started terrorizing its own people, or people that they thought that were working for peace.
Oh, really?
Towards peace, or trying to broker deals with Israel. I heard yes, the deal happened, but then Hamas turned on the people and they're like, well, now we're going to terrorize you because now look what you've done. We can't keep this war going.
If that's true, that's terrible.
Hamas is bad. I just got to say, Hamas is bad.
They're yeah.
It's a terrorist organization. Hamas and Palestinian people are two different groups of people. I'm not throwing them in the same. Now, obviously, there's Palestinian people that are for Hamas. They're for the terrorism, but then obviously you have people that are just they've been displaced and going hungry, and it's a messy situation. Like I said, multiple things can be true at once.
I would suggest y'all go do a deep dive. Listen from all sides. Listen from the left, the right, the middle, libertarians. I would recommend some good people on the Israel.
Like Dave Smith.
Dave Smith's really good. There's a lot of people. Listen to debates. You can hear both sides. Mm-hmm. Just be informed on it, because it's very complicated, and especially as Christians, we should know how we should feel about it, and even there's a lot of confusion in the Christian world of what we should feel and how we should react to it. But read your Bibles.
There is I looked for the scripture. Speaking of reading your Bibles and talking about end time prophecy. Mark 13:32, and I think this is NLT. I always use NLT. However, no one knows the day or the hour when these things will happen, not even the angels in heaven or the Son himself, only the Father. Just to confirm, Jesus Christ himself does not even know the hour when he's supposed to come back.
We're not speaking some heretical stuff.
No, this is literally word for word on the Bible. Yeah, or the Son himself, not even Jesus Christ himself knows time or the hour when he's supposed to come back. So So
we'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah, we'll see.
At least the ceasefire.
Ceasefire, yeah.
The ceasefire.
So that's a good thing that we've banned so far. We don't know how long that ban of the killing will happen. Another ban that happened Yes, the Groyper Supreme Leader himself, Nick Fuentes. So he got banned off YouTube, right? And we talked about that recently, right? Him and Alex Jones had made channels. We're like, okay, is YouTube really about free speech? Are we really going back to free speech? Are we heading in the right direction? And then it kind of, we talked about is YouTube really just going to pick and choose who's going to be part of the program? Like the little pilot program, they're going to allow people to come back, and it's like, is it really free speech, or are they just like allowing people that they like? Like, you see, yeah, you kind of see what I mean.
Yeah. What? What? What'd you say?
Oh, you kind of see what I mean? Like
Yeah.
YouTube, like doing their pilot program. It's like, are they
Yeah.
going to allow people to come back? Like,
Yeah, I don't. It's been iffy already. Like it's like the big names that should have come back and had channels, they got banned right away.
yeah, Nick
And a lot
Fuentes
of them
only
are
lasted
still-
like less than 12 hours.
That's
Pretty
crazy.
good.
And then was Alex Jones one of them?
I watched Nick Fuentes get banned in real time.
You did?
I saw it happen in real time. I woke up one morning, it's early in the morning, and I'd seen Nick Fuentes is back on YouTube, and I was like, what? So I went and searched up. I was like, Nick Fuentes, and I searched it, and it came up, and I was like, all right. I was like, so I pressed play, and I was kind of,
Yeah.
hearing what he had to say about something, probably anti-Israel something, right? Because we all know how his stance on Israel is. Anyways, and then I was sending it to Atreo. I was like, dude, he's back on YouTube. The video stopped playing. I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
And I was like, account has been terminated. I was like, wow. It didn't even last, not even like 12 hours.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like that program's going too hot.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Well, and then, so he got banned off YouTube, and then he went to another platform, Spotify, right? And we know we've talked about there's been this talks is Spotify free speech or not? Is it free speech? Because they tried to ban Joe Rogan, right? You remember when especially during the pandemic, right? Whenever Joe Rogan, the ivermectin thing, it's horse medication for, I don't know,
Horse dewormer.
Oh yeah, horse dewormer. He's telling people to take horse dewormer medication, and then I think studies came out that ivermectin was actually useful to.
Yeah,
to,
it's not just a
help
horse.
COVID?
Yeah. That came out.
It was a
Ivermectin helped
conspiracy,
lot.
right?
Yeah, but it's not just horse medication. It's for people. And I think the guy that discovered it got a Nobel Peace Prize, or he got some crazy award for discovering ivermectin. But I think it's a free use drug or whatever, so you can't really, copyright it or however. So they couldn't make money off of it. I feel like that's why they weren't pushing, because they wanted the vaccine, they wanted their sponsors, Pfizer. You see the Pfizer commercials on every single late talk show. They wanted the money, so you can't profit off ivermectin.
Yeah.
Or some of the other stuff like vitamin C.
Yeah, of course. So that's why. So Joe Rogan went through that, right? Because he got COVID, and then he's like, guys, ivermectin actually works. And then they're like, ban him, get him, deplatform him, ban him on Spotify. And Spotify didn't do it because at the time, Joe Rogan had an exclusive deal with Spotify, and Spotify would be so stupid to let Joe Rogan to ban him because at the time Joe Rogan was the #1 show in the world, and he was exclusively on Spotify. So Spotify was making that money, and they were like, if we ban this guy, we're losing our biggest show on our platform.
Yeah.
And not only is he the #1 show on our platform, he is the #1 show in the world. So yeah, they'd be stupid to ban him, right? So they didn't ban him, and obviously, as much as they pushed Spotify, but no. So we're like, okay, Spotify's based, right? That's what we thought. We thought Spotify was based. Well, guess who comes around to Spotify next? Nick Fuentes decides to try Spotify out, right? Because we think is Spotify based. I don't know. We don't know.
They're not certified based, I'll tell you that.
No, they're not. They're not based at all because. And let's pull it up real quick. Oh yeah, I didn't. This is the one thing I didn't set.
I'm good.
Oh yeah, this is a clip that we're gonna show later, but not right
get
now.
to that later, guys.
I should have put this first. Whoopsie daisies. All right, scroll down a little bit.
Look
So
into
no-
our bookmarks.
Yeah, look into our bookmark. So here we go, right? Just in, right? This is from Remarks. Just in. Spotify bans Nick Fuentes podcast after it hits #1, just days after being allowed on the platform. So they banned America First. They banned it after it became #1. Look at that. Higher than Joe Rogan, higher than Candace Owens, higher than Tucker Carlson.
Jeez, those are
big shows.
big
Joe
shows.
Rogan is a big show. You're telling me Nick Fuentes has a bigger audience than Joe? How many people still listen to Joe Rogan and exclusively on Spotify? Because that's where he started. I'm pretty sure most people still use Spotify to listen to Joe Rogan because that's where he's always been. Like, even though he's branched out, I feel like a lot of people still use people still use Spotify because it's just where he's always been. And then you got Nick Fuentes, who surpasses Joe Rogan as Nick Fuentes becomes the #1 show on Spotify. It's crazy.
That is huge, dude. Like,
well, I mean, we talked about it just about a month ago when the
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk assassination happened, right? And I told and Atreo didn't know that those stream numbers were compiled. Not just like, oh, this is the biggest stream on Rumble. No. This is the biggest streams happening live. Like, this is compiled. Everything that's happening live stream. Twitch, Amazon Prime Video. Remember, Nick Fuentes had more people watching his show than people watching Thursday night football.
absolutely.
And I had a picture, I had a chart to show you the proof. Nick Fuentes had more people watching his show than more people watching Thursday night football. He had double the amount of viewers than Kai Cenat, the biggest streamer in the world.
dude.
This is huge. People don't realize how huge this is. People are underestimating this. The guy that's like, oh, he's an anti-Semite, or, I mean, every time I would hear his name, just briefly from other people like Ben Shapiro. Other people like Matt Walsh. Go back to work, Matt Walsh.
That's a great clip.
It's a
Great
funny,
clip.
It's a funny meme, bro. Go back to work, Matt Walsh. But yeah, I would hear about his name briefly, and I would just hear that he was a big anti-Semite, right? That he was anti-Jews, Nazi sympathizer. So I kind of just heard briefly about his name, that he was banned off everything off the platform, essentially like Alex Jones. He's banned from everything, debanged, can't get a bank account. Pretty much, like, hearing him go on the Dave Smith show, and then he went on Patrick Bet-David, like, hearing a story, like him, how he kind of, like, the dude has faced the biggest adversity in every single way possible. Like, every single way he's tried to make a show, it's always at a massive disadvantage. Like, not very many people had heard about him because nobody, like, he literally had zero platform. He literally had to, like, fight to even get one website up where people could hear him. And I never even heard about him because I never went out and searched for him. The way I found out about him, started hearing his stuff, was it actually started being blasted on my feed. Yeah. Once he got on the Rumble, everything changed.
Yeah, and it's the crazy part is it started the hate and the cancellation that started was from his own party.
Yep,
he was
own people,
right wing, and he was a little controversial for them. They didn't like what he was saying, and they tried to silence him. They just like how the left does with their own. They did the same thing.
Yeah, and it makes me think. I'm like, they're just just the same, bro.
Yeah, that's our whole point. My team.
Now, granted, some of his takes, like you've heard his takes on interracial marriage. I'm like, all right, dude, I'm drawing the line in the sand right here because I'm like, all right, I disagree, but I wouldn't say, okay, this guy shouldn't have a platform. Like, yeah, some of the stuff he says, I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah, like on the interracial marriage, like that's his view. Like, okay, I respect that, but it's not an uncommon thing. Like a lot of ethnicities and races, they want you to marry inside your own race. It's just a fact.
He's not the only one that
just because a white man saying it, it's a little it's racist, white nationalism.
Bro, I'm Hispanic, and it's in Hispanic culture. You gotta marry a Hispanic. You gotta marry a Hispanic. I mean, I married a Hispanic. I married her in my own race. I mean, that was a choice I made. I wasn't like, I have to stay in my own race. I didn't I wasn't thinking about that. But I mean, I've heard it all around Hispanic culture. You like,
it's in the Asian culture too. That's big in there. It's
like I don't understand why it's so controversial hearing it from. It's controversial because it's a white guy saying it, right?
Yep.
Not even a white guy. Dude's Italian, right? He's got Italian. He's got some
He's mixed
Hispanic in it.
himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's mixed himself. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. But I understand what he wants. But he's not pushing it on people. That's just his personal thing. But
Yeah.
just because he's a white guy, it's racist.
Yeah. Or it's like any criticism of Israel. I feel like I've heard this thing too. Like lately, I've been seeing this trend of like you can't criticize Israel because if you criticize Israel, you're anti-Semitic, and that right there is starting to bother me a little bit because not everybody's perfect. Like any sort of criticism, oh, you're anti-Semite. I'm like, what?
No, yeah, it's stupid. It's the same thing. Like just because I have eyes doesn't mean I'm racist. Just because I can read statistics doesn't mean I'm anti-Semitic or whatever. It's just the facts. But no, it's
If you point the fact that like the overwhelming majority of CEOs at companies are Jews, you point that out, you're anti-Semitic. Like, no, it's the like.
Dude, go back and see what Kanye was on with Nick Fuentes. I know they're friends.
Yeah, they're the same
But
camp.
it's kind of like what happened to them and what they were talking about. It kind of proves their point.
It got so suppressed, and now like all that's coming to light, and I feel like a lot of people have kind of started, like awoken to that message. Now a lot of people have woken to that message and are just going on the Jew hate train.
They've gone too far. Yeah.
They're looking as an excuse to be incredibly over the top edgy. Like they're using it as an excuse to be like, destroy all Jews, get rid of all Jews. Like people are just taking, and they're just jumped on that train.
Yeah.
And that's not the train that you want to be on. Even Nick Fuentes himself, he said it like a couple weeks ago. Like that's not the train that you want to be on. That's not, because you're just blindly blaming stuff, like the whole Charlie Kirk thing, right? And people were questioning, did Israel have something to do with the death of Charlie Kirk? And people just jumped on that conclusion right away. Oh, it was. And I feel like that whole like anti-Semitic train really took off after his death. Really, really, really took off. And everybody thought that Nick Fuentes was going to be like, yes, I'm on that train too, but he wasn't. And he's a huge critic of Israel, but he wasn't on that train.
Yeah, they were surprised, and then same with Dave Smith. They thought he would be on it, but and then their audience started attacking them like, oh, they got the call.
Yeah, you got the
call.
got the call. Or you got you got the bag of money, and it's like.
No, there's just no good evidence leading to that.
No.
But
this is huge, though. I'm just gonna pull up this thing again. This is huge. This is huge.
It is big.
People are underestimating. He's gaining a lot of influence, and you got to give credit to Rumble because if it weren't for Rumble, I don't think we would be seeing this. If it weren't for Rumble, I don't think his clips would be everywhere on X, even TikTok. They're on TikTok. I've scrolled and I've seen clips of Nick Fuentes on TikTok, and TikTok is like a super left-leaning platform. And then, of course, Instagram is the Wild West. They're everywhere on everywhere on Instagram. And that's kind of where I discovered him. I was like, who's this guy? And I was like, oh, this is the guy. Oh, this is Nick Fuentes. And ever since, like, people said, like, bro, we said it last month. When Charlie Kirk died, I was like, who's going to, like, who are going to be the people to fill in those shoes? Or who are people going to flock to? I told you who they're flocking to.
And it's showing on that chart right there.
It's showing on that chart. He's gaining influence. And I'm like, okay, so they're banning him off everything. They're trying to keep him banned. What are they banning him for? Why are they banning him? Atreyo, do you think they're scared? Like, do you think they're genuinely afraid and scared of his influence?
Yes. Yeah, because...
And in what way?
I think, well, first of all, I think the stigma around him first is very toxic. Like, he went through his cancellation, his being debanked and everything. So I think that's the number one thing. But then his influence, his takes that he said, him using certain words, him glorifying certain people, that's another strike for them. But I think the one that they don't want to say out loud is his influence, and his takes make a lot of sense, and they're influencing the young generation, and he has influence on them, and they're scared of that. They don't want to give him the platform to spread his hatred and his ideas. That's what I think. But I mean, it's valid. I mean,
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of stuff. I feel like with this Trump administration, and he's kind of one of the big proponents, is MAGA a scam? Is it a scam? Is the Trump is because you remember in 2016, and listen to this is what really kind of made me think is whenever he's on. I listened to the Dave Smith show that he was on, and whenever he was talking about the 2016 election when Trump was first coming on, he was like anti-establishment. He was very like, oh yeah, I don't work for the lobbyists, so I don't need their money. I'm rich myself, so I don't need any. Like I said, I don't need any money from anybody. So I'm gonna bring actual change. Well, then he kind of put the wrong. He put some snakes in his cabinet that were out to bite him, backstab him, and that happened. And then obviously Joe Biden won, and then things even swung more to like I guess that's when the culture started becoming more based. Because I feel like whenever Trump was in office, his first 4 years, I feel like the country got even more woke.
Oh yeah.
And then Joe Biden winning, that's why people were like, maybe it was a good thing Joe Biden won, because then the culture really started getting more based. And by the time Joe Biden was done with his term, I mean, the culture was massively more based. And then now that he's out, Trump is in, well, the culture has shifted more based, especially with the whole Israel thing. People are starting to question him more, and they're like, wait a second. Is America really even first? Is America really even first? And especially, I feel like Trump has been very soft on this whole, like, the ICE riots and everything. I feel like he's been kind of soft. I'm like, bro, why are these people still allowing to assault police officers? What is going on? Like, I feel like, in a way, Trump is, they're like, and I feel like this administration is kind of like a paper tiger. And I feel like that's why guys like Nick Fuentes are starting to gain ground, because people are like, wait a second. We really want America to be first. We really do care about the interests of America. But I feel like even though we have a right-wing administration, are they really even America first? Or are they just like the lefties in a way?
Yeah.
They're no different than the
Yeah,
left.
that's what woke me up too, and especially the Epstein stuff. That kind of just
Exactly, like that.
that was a big hurt on their administration. Plus, like, it was good. I think I feel it was like a Trojan horse in a way, like another metaphor. Like when they were running, he had this great cabinet. He had Tulsi Gabbard. He had all of them, RFK, Elon with the Doge and everything. And then they get into power. Okay, cool. Doge is taking action. Oh wait, Vivek's not part of it. Okay, that's weird. Oh well. Oh well. Elon will do good. All right, going good. Oh, Trump and Elon are having problems. Elon's out now. Now what's going on with Doge? We lost that promise. Epstein, they're running on the Epstein stuff. Okay, Epstein. Yeah. We're not gonna. That's fake. That's Democrat propaganda. All right, come on. And then with he was running on America First, America First, America First, and then we get awoken into like, are we in bed with are we taking priority of another country first? We're still sending millions to fund wars. We got into a little war. It's like, what is going on? It's not what we're promised. It's not what we voted for. A lot of stuff he's doing great. The border, great job. He delivered on the border, but not America first.
But when you get those questions asked and people start getting frustrated, then
you're banned.
Then this is when you end up with a guy like this being number one.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, now before you're like, all right, you're a griper, you're great. No, I don't agree with everything this guy says. But by the way, he's a great speaker, charismatic speaker, knows how to talk, and he's a great listener too. Whenever he's on other podcast shows, like if you haven't listened to it, go listen to the one where he was with Patrick McDavid. Go listen to the one where he's with Dave Smith. He's very respectful. He listens. He doesn't cut any people off. He lets everybody talk, and then he gets his chance to talk. Like I said, I don't agree with everything that he says. There's some stuff that I'm like, he's got some points on. Like the whole America First thing, I'm like, is MAGA really a scam? And like what Trejo just said about the Epstein files and things like that, I'm like, you ran on that stuff, and now we're not going to get it? Like, what? And then I'm like, you're being soft on the ICE stuff. Like, I'm sorry, but I feel like you're being soft on these. We still have these riots. Officers are being attacked. They're ramming vehicles into ICE into federal vehicles. Like, what is happening? Like, I thought we were like supposed to have law and order, and it's like
it just got worse.
And I feel like it's gotten worse. Like, what are we doing?
And then what's going on with like our spending and inflation going down? Like
Like, what's happening right now?
Yeah. It's having this this whole thing is kind of like it made me lose faith in like our elections and like or what our presidents can do and like what change can they actually do. Like, yeah, we can vote and put this person up, like, but you could be cynical. Do our votes actually matter? I think we should still vote. If, just to
Yes.
try, just do it.
Yes,
It's
your civil
yeah,
duty.
Yeah, just do it. Nike. But yeah, man, I lost like it just stays the same. Like every political I've heard it all the time. Like presidents go in, they run off promises and then nothing delivers, and it's just in the same cycle, man. Like
Yeah, and it's like you're just like so. It's like was Trump really any different?
yeah.
And then that's when people are like, well, JD Vance is next, but I'm like, bro, but JD Vance is part of the establishment. I feel like so. I'm like, if we're really gonna get any change, I'm like, I don't know, man.
I don't think he would.
And that's why I think guys like good old Nicky Boy is gaining ground because people are now. I feel like that message, especially with right wing men, are starting to push more towards that because I feel like in 2016 it was like, yeah, we do want America first. We are tired of the establishment, and it's like we got this guy who's anti-establishment, but then it's like, wait a second. Was he really even anti-establishment to begin with?
Well, now this new election, he was taking money from donors. Like he was taking millions from lobbyists and stuff.
So now it's like, well, now he just became part of the establishment. So then they're like, no, we want America first. We want somebody that's not part of the establishment.
Yeah, we wanted to drain the swamp. Get rid of the deep state. If I believe it, yeah, quote unquote deep state. But clear out all the corrupt politicians. Put us on the right track, but it seems like he's just going along with it.
I just saw this comment out of the corner of my eye from X.
Is it that Franco?
Yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't this move from Spotify simply prove his point as to who controls the media? Well, I mean, we didn't talk about this, and I planned on talking about this, but I can just briefly mention this. TikTok, right, was supposed to be banned, right? It was running out of time. It got sold to a I think it was Oracle, the tech company Oracle. Who's the CEO of Oracle?
Who?
I think the dude's Jewish.
A Steen or something.
So because they banned, people were, I saw people would throw around the juice box emoji.
Yeah.
The juice, and now apparently the juice box emoji is anti-Semitic, and you can't throw up that emoji anymore on TikTok, or you get banned.
Yeah. But
so now is TikTok gonna actually become more, I guess you could say, more right-wing platform now that it's gonna be owned by, Oracle? Because I mean, if you really look at it, I think TikTok had some of the most anti-Israel rhetoric the last 2 years. Ever since October 7th, I feel like TikTok was very pro-Palestine, like free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine. It's like, do you think that's going to change now?
No, I don't think so. I think they cater to whoever. I don't know. Well, first of all, they cater to whoever's in power is the obvious answer.
Yep.
Because that's where they're gonna get their money from.
Yep.
But I don't think they really have I don't think they really care like Republican or Democrat. I think they just whoever's gonna help them with whatever their agenda or their narrative is, or I guess.
We got a chatter. Oh. He said, "Yeah, from yeah or nah, the entire game is rigged, my guys." I mean, it feels that way. I'll be honest with you, it feels that way. The whole it's all rigged. Like honestly, like I can see when people are like, do our elections matter? Does our vote even matter, or has it already been decided for us? And I mean, I get it. I get it when somebody says that because it definitely does seem that way sometimes. Is it really rigged? And like this thing right here, like with Nick Fuentes being banned again, I don't agree with everything that he says, but I still feel like he should be allowed to have his own platform, which Rumble has been the MVP of allowing him. That's why I think has grown so much influence, like the whole America First. I'm like, yes, I understand. It's like with Trump in 2016, are we actually finally going to get America First? And then we kind of really didn't, and then now it's like, yeah, was MAGA really, was that movement really a scam? Did it end up being a scam? And part of me is like, I can see why people say it's a scam, and that's why you get this feeling. It's like, it's just rigged. So then when you got guys that are like start gaining influence, and they're like, yeah, America First, and all of a sudden he's banned. They're like, no, we can't get we can't let this guy have influence.
Yeah.
And that's why you get the feeling that everything's rigged.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, my eyes have been opened a lot, and just it's a crazy time, and especially Charlie Kirk, the whole just division and just landscape of the politics of our state is just so it's so bad. But
Well, especially because the text messages that were leaked, and he was going to leave the pro-Israel. Like he was like that's been confirmed. He was genuinely going to like leave the pro-Israel movement.
Yeah,
which is huge.
That is huge. Cause that's a bombshell. Cause he's in a different position than a lot of the people that defend Israel. Like he's a lot different than Ben Shapiro. Cause Charlie Kirk, he was down in the middle. He was in the arena talking to the voters, the young voters, to his audience, and he was talking to them. So he was getting a lot of the heat. He got his people or his audience asking questions of
Israel.
Why should we support this? Like it's not Christian. It's not,
and it's genuine questions.
Yeah. So and then getting donors from those people. He was in a hard place, and
they were calling him an anti-Semite.
Yeah.
At one point, they were calling Charlie Kirk is anti-Semitic. Like this is the whole thing. It aggravates me and it rubs me wrong that any question you question anything about Israel, don't question. You're anti-Semitic. Get back to work. Get back to work, Matt Walsh.
Defend less ruthlessly. Yeah, and those people that do it, they're like, you're defending them more than like America, or like that's where we come. Like, is it really America first? Because it seems like this country has priority over us.
Yes, exactly, and then that's why guys like Nick Fuentes gain the influence he's gained.
And I believe that because they have a lot of money, disproportionately, they have a lot more money than any other group of people, but they can influence, give money to politicians. And get certain policies in, like it's so crazy. Like there was a crazy Trump line that came out a couple days ago. It was on one of Dave Smith's shows, but he questioned this lady's loyalty to America, and she was American with a very wealthy billionaire, and he said that he thinks that her loyalty is more to Israel, but publicly said that in like a whole little thing. This is kind of crazy dropping that bombshell, but
there's at least few politicians that are criticizing what's going on, like Marjorie Taylor Greene. I know some of the stuff she's saying. all right, dude. Okay, but she's an Israel critic.
Yeah,
Marjorie Taylor Greene's an Israel critic. Candace Owens, Israel critic.
Ilham Omar one or whatever her name is.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny though because like you got the far left and the far right, and it seems like they agree on that issue. Like subconsciously, they don't realize they agree on the Israel issue. Like, believe it or not, this is crazy. Think about it. The far left and the far right agree on Israel.
That's so crazy.
Which is crazy.
That is insane.
Like, that's one issue that could probably be unified
the furthest
together.
apart.
The furthest apart agree on the same issue, which is Israel.
That can unite us. I mean, you saw. Well, I was a little baby, but I've heard when 9/11 happened, we got attacked. It unified the country. So, not saying we should get attacked or not, but maybe this one thing can unite the country of like.
And I'm not saying unite as forget Israel, but it's like, what's are we really America first?
Like who? Like what politicians should we support? What policies should we support that put America first?
Yeah.
Rather than
not at a foreign country.
Yeah. Trying to drag us into war, trying to send us into war. Like the American youth, the young American men, they're trying to send those guys into war.
Yep.
It's just like, no, I'm not doing that.
No.
Yeah.
Not for you. Nope.
No.
If it's not America first, I don't want it.
If our borders are not being attacked, I don't know if I want to
be involved in anything.
Yeah.
I feel like we should still be vigilant of what's happening around the world, but ultimately America first. Because I mean, look at some of our cities look like trash, man. And our React video for today is actually going to show a little bit of that, but we'll get to that later.
Dude, the biggest city, I'm sure y'all have heard of Albuquerque, but that place is
Oh yeah.
it's so bad.
Yeah, it's trash.
But it's not just that one. Like LA is a great example. Just looking third world, Portland, all these.
Albuquerque's not even that big of a city.
No,
Albuquerque's it's like a
tiny.
little mini city, I guess you could call it, and it's up in the world. It's up in like top ranks of the world of like drug use and murder and crime, and it's like it's not that big of a city, and yet it's up there with the top dogs of worst cities to be in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But there's a trend with all the cities. They're ran by Democrats.
Yep, it's a trend.
It's a trend. You see the worst cities with the crime. It's
the Wild West out there. So talking about bands, we're gonna keep going with our bands. This is the part that I was like, I want to take a break from being fatigued from all this garbage. But I'm also fatigued about this too. But this is not about politics, okay?
It's a little fun.
Yeah, a little more of a fun topic here. But here's the thing, guys. Okay, I've been playing video games since as long as I can remember. One of my first core memories is my dad's PlayStation 1, Need for Speed, right? PlayStation 1, everything. And then I got started. That was my start to a gamer. Played all these Mario games. I'm a huge Nintendo fanboy. You can kind of know I love Nintendo. I still think they make the best games. It's just fun. But anyways, one of my other favorite franchises, though. I mean, as you get older and you mature and you're like manly games, right? Because games are kind of it's a men's niche.
Yeah.
Like COD. I love Call of Duty, bro. Like Call of Duty is one of my favorite franchises, and it's just been destroyed. It's been they've taken that franchise and just
try to squeeze as much money as they can.
and just destroy the soul of the franchise. It just makes me sad, man. Call of Duty is not what it used to be anymore. It's a garbage franchise. And not just that, but AAA video games. Like, man, there's so many great games that have come out, and since like from 1990s all the way until like I feel like the pandemic is really when we started seeing games just like take a complete nosedive, man. Like, we've had great games like Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy, GTA series, man, like The Last of Us, like so many great games. Halo, Gears of War, all the Nintendo IPs.
All manly games,
Yes.
First of all. I say they're all manly
yeah.
games. They're men fantasies.
Yes.
Like Gears of War, you can't get more manly than Gears of War. What?
Gears of War, you're like ripping freaking aliens apart.
Call of Duty.
Men
Men are the ones fighting the wars.
Yeah, the warfare. And I know people are like, Nintendo's for little kids. It's not. It's just more cartoony RPs. But, our IPs is what it is. But a lot of people still love those games because they're fun. They're just it's gameplay based. It's so fun to play.
Yeah, that's what Nintendo does very well. Is they focus on the pure gameplay first.
Yes.
How does the game feel? How does it play? And is it fun?
Yes.
But I feel like these AAA ones are like top of the line graphics.
Yes.
Gotta have DEI people in it.
Don't get me started. I know it's like you're gonna take a break about politics, but this is the reason why games suck.
It's in it. It's involved.
This is why the Asmongold fan base went political. And why Asmon went political? Why? Because they started messing with the video games. And whenever they started messing with the video games, oh, we got another chatter. Juan G, you had me at Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid. Look, when all like the so like whenever they started touching the video games, that's why a lot of the gamers we've seen a huge the gamer movement base fan base has gotten more based as time has gone on because they started touching the video games. So whenever they started touching the video games, then that niche kind of went forward and started getting more into politics. And that's why you have streamers like Asmongold, who was originally a World of Warcraft streamer, is now one of the biggest political streamers in the world. That's why Hassan hates him because, Hassan was a political streamer, and then Asmongold comes out of nowhere, out of mom's basement, never showers, is your typical basement gamer, and it just takes the crown from him as the biggest political streamer. But anyways, the reason why that happened is because they started touching the video games. Okay? The Last of Us TV show, right? The Last of Us, the original IP The Last of Us, one of the greatest games ever made. Juan G said is Tomb Raider DEI. I feel like let's talk about Tomb Raider, right? I feel like Tomb Raider originally was made because it's like it's an attractive woman, right? You know, we know how men are, right? Men will play the games if there's an attractive woman on the cover.
Shoot.
But then I feel like you have,
It's
you know,
true.
fat woke Karens making video games now, and now they make women look as ugly as possible. So men's like, I don't want to play as that freaking ugly woman.
Yeah.
So then, like, that stuff has happened. And then you shove more political messaging in a video game more than the gameplay. Like, it's like some random character. Like, it has nothing to pertain to the story. I'm gay. Oh, my God. No one cares, bro. I'm just trying to play a freaking video game. Or, like, Overwatch, right? Overwatch,
Oh,
when Overwatch
gosh.
first released, Overwatch won Game of the Year in 2016. And now the game is dead.
Yes. Oh,
No one cares about the game because they went from making great content, great gameplay, to now look at this new non-binary character we have. Oh, look at this new trans character. Oh, look, they're gay. They're gender fluid. And Bastion is still overpowered.
Her new ability is you get a picket sign and you have to go shout out fashion.
her new the ult for this character, the anti-fascist spray. Like, what are we doing? Like, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah.
And they wonder, no one plays our video game. It's the misogynist's fault. Well, it's because the misogynists was your audience, retard. and you pushed them away.
Yeah. Oh, bro. And then I asked him, in his video, he's like, why? And then this could go into our clip. Why do we have women talking about a man game? Why do we have women explaining to men why they should play this game?
Oh my God! Did I bookmark it?
Isn't it on the different tab?
Oh no! This is
The
this
YouTube.
is no, this is a different one. This
Oh
is the one I pulled up.
no, but this is kind of can go into
Okay,
it.
go into
Like
it,
this is what he was talking about with the new Black Ops 7, was it?
Yes.
I
So
don't even
Black Ops
know.
7, and keep in mind, I've played literally every single Call of Duty. I've played every single COD, from COD 4, like Modern Warfare OG, not 2019 Modern Warfare. OG Modern Warfare 2007.
Call of Duty
Okay,
4.
2007. I was like in second grade. I was not allowed
That was a
I
good
was not
game.
allowed to play that game, but I played all the time because my friend that lived a couple houses down from me, went to school with me, he was allowed to play it. So all the time, multiplayer split screen. I was trash, but I was still learning how to play the game.
Wasn't that
and I
when
got better.
Shipment? Is that the first Shipment?
Yes. This like that
The-
like span like Shipment, like that's when multiplayer like that was
That
like
was-
the
yeah,
pinnacle
yeah.
multiplayer game. It was
Uh-huh.
COD 4.
That game was so good.
Oh my gosh,
love that
yes,
game.
bro. Incredible campaign, incredible multiplayer, just
Mhm.
awesome. So yeah, that's where I got my start in COD, right? And I played every single COD from then, and then like World at War, Nazi zombies, right?
Bro.
Whenever it was not,
Oh.
whenever things were more based, right? Not everybody was so sensitive. Now it's like Nazi zombies. What Nazi?
You can't-
Nazi? We can't say that. Why are you putting that in a video game?
That's what it was. Nazi zombies. You know.
Yeah, it was called Nazi.
Because it was a
zombies.
World War II based game. Come on.
Yes, it's called not. It was COD. It was Call of Duty Nazi Zombies. That's what it was. Now we can't say that anymore. But this is what games were, bro. And it was so freaking good. And so then, right, played every single COD. I skipped Infinite Warfare. That was the biggest load of garbage. And then and then like Black Ops 4 was good. Modern Warfare 2019, actually ended up enjoying it, and then obviously that was the start of the pandemic, and then I don't know what we started doing after that, bro. Actually, I liked Cold War. I thought I liked the aesthetic of Cold
That
War.
was the first one I came back to. Was Cold
Yeah,
War.
it was
And
like
good.
the aesthetic was fun. I
'Cause
like the
it-
aesthetic, the 80s.
It had Black Ops DNA in it,
Mm-hmm.
which I loved. Black Ops 2. That was
Yeah,
the
I
Call
love
of
the
Duty.
Black Ops. Like I'm more of a Black Ops person. Like
Yeah.
if you're gonna ask me, do you like the Modern Warfare series better or Black Ops? I'm always gonna be Black Ops, bro. I
Same.
think Black Ops is kind of where Treyarch. I'm a Treyarch fan. But anyways, bro, like just look at what we're looking at right now. Nothing against women. I'm not saying women can't play video games. Okay, women can't play video games. But when this is the lead, when this is one of your lead devs in the game, and I'm pretty sure she's like, I hate men. Men are misogynist. Men are just disgusting, racist, and if you voted for Donald Trump, don't play this game. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but that's the audience that plays this game.
The industry you chose to go into and work for is man-dominated industry. Men are majority of the ones that are going. You know,
Playing
it's
video
grown
games.
nowadays, but
Yeah.
in the beginning, and it's still
dominated by
mainly
men.
By men.
Yes. So look at this clip, man. Look at this.
It's the state of Call of Duty. And
The map is the cat cafe. There's a karaoke bar.
The cat cafe.
that's my favorite part of the game.
My favorite part of the game is the cat. What happened to Shipment? Obviously, I don't redo Shipment for the 20th time. Okay, do something new, right? But it's like we went from Shipment, Nuketown to the cat cafe. That's where we're at.
Which is a lot of fun. Those is call outs, or it's like, I got him in the cat cafe. That's gonna be
The call out.
The call outs, the cat cafe. Oh, bro. It's
Queens
so...
and Cat Cafe, guys. She's one. Cat Cafe. Get her. Slay.
Slay.
to say no matter what.
The core of any great first-person shooter is the connection players have with its world. We know the things our players love about Battlefield. Our class system's back. Vehicles that feel weighty, powerful, and can change the tide of war. And of
Looks like
course,
Battlefield 6.
destruction.
Yeah.
All these things come together to create a genre-defining, must-play first-person shooter experience you cannot get anywhere else.
In
that is Battlefield 6. Okay.
yeah, it's Battlefield 2. And you know what was the difference, right? What was the difference between the dev in the first clip and the dev in the second clip? What's the biggest difference? I don't know.
The chromosome count.
Oh
whatever.
yeah, I think the guy
Organization.
for Battlefield, I think he was it was a dude, right? Oh yeah, it was a man, dev, that understands his audience.
And it was a cool ad too. It was like it had destruction and actual gameplay and
Yeah, and by the way, EA just got bought by the Saudis.
really.
You know that? Yeah.
I did not know that. Maybe they'll make some good stuff.
Maybe because the
Finally.
Saudis are based. So
Yeah. I don't know about war games though. They might have a little twisted
no,
history, but who cares? If it's a good game.
It's a good game. I'll play it. I don't care if I don't care if that's in there.
Yeah.
I'll still play it if it's good.
Yeah. As long as I get to never mind. I'm not gonna say that. But okay, now let's see the AAA games have been falling flat
Yes,
recently.
it
They've
is.
all been falling flat on their face. But there's the indie game industry has been exploding with most recently Megabonk. I don't know if y'all have heard it. Very simple game. But look, Megabonk, another game produced by a solo developer, one guy, one dude, with a development cost of nearly zero. Sells millions, no marketing, high player count, incredibly addictive gameplay, and it only cost $10. I bought it. I've been playing it these past 2 days. Continues at this point. Why am I gonna sink $70+ in a mediocre AAA game developed by woke weirdos that won't play well even on the best hardware? More games like this keep coming out, and I bet a lot of C-suit corporate types are wondering whether the AAA juice is worth the squeeze anymore. Well put, well said.
Yeah, it's not the only game. You guys remember Schedule 1?
Like,
It happened like back in the spring, right?
Yep.
Schedule 1 was
Yep.
back in the spring. Guys, on my channel, Based Rudy, I actually made a video talking specifically
Yeah.
about Schedule 1. I reacted to a video talking about
banger
Schedule 1
video.
because of how like it just exploded, right? One guy, Tyler, right? One guy, that was his name. Nearly cost him nothing to make the game. The game was like, I think, $20, and whenever the game exploded, he dropped the price of the game down even more. Whenever the game took off, he was like, you know what? Lots of people are liking this game. I'm gonna drop the price even more. You guys can get it for $10. The dude's set for life now financially. This dude, whoever made Megabonk, this dude's set for life now.
Yeah.
He's made the money for you don't need to work a day of his life anymore.
And the great thing about this is it was mainly natural. He did all the marketing himself. Like, these AAA companies spend millions on advertisement, billboards.
Yep.
commercials.
Yep.
But this guy,
Getting celebrities to be in their
Yes,
commercials
yes,
too, like
yes.
like Call of Duty. I'm got so tired, bro. I'm like, we got Snoop Dogg in the game. I'm like, oh my god, bro, no one cares, bro. Just give me the good game.
Yes.
You're talking, we got Snoop Dogg, but our classes are still broken. You still can't put this camo on there correctly.
And there's hackers everywhere.
Yeah, hackers. Oh, but the store's always working.
Yeah.
The store never has bugs. I'm about to crash out. The store always works. Why does the store always work? And everything else is broken. But the store never broken. Everything else always broken. Sorry.
That's a great
Oh
point.
my God.
Always working. But so this guy, he did it all himself. He he did a whole video, like a vlog series of him developing the game, and then he started making very, very good shorts of like people playing the game, and he's like, and then he gets like people's comments like, this person broke my game using this build. Can you break it? He started like, it's all natural, like using social media to garner hype, getting people to interact with it, to go buy it and try to up him, try to one up him. And it's just so grassroots. And it has been on this picture, it says all-time peak of 117,000 players. AAA games that the developers would love to see that, but in reality, it's just
they would do anything to get this amount of success.
Yeah.
And then that's why they hate these games. And then like with the whole Schedule 1, like all these developers are like, well, why is this game? Why look at the graphics. The graphics are terrible. I'm like, yeah, who cares? The game's fun. Oh yeah, look at us. We have Unreal Engine 5. Why is nobody playing our Unreal Engine 5 game? Because your game sucks. And it runs like crap.
And you got to pay $70 for an awful game.
Yes.
At least
charging $70.
At least this is $10. Low entry barrier.
Oh my God, bro.
You pay $10. If it sucks, okay, it's $10. But
I get to play as a cool knight and kill monsters. What is your game? I get to play as Fat White Karen? No, I don't want to play as Fat White Karen.
And complain about whatever.
Complain about the freaking patriarchy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. The whole storyline, the patriarchy sucks. Oh my God, bro. I'm like, no, this is nobody plays our games, and it's their fault. Yeah, nobody wants to do business with you when you consistently lecture them and preach to them all the freaking time. It's ridiculous, bro. Tired of it, man.
Yeah. And we've seen it. It's Megabunk is not alone.
Look, here's it's not alone. Here's other games. Indie games are absolutely blowing up right now, and they totally deserve all the success they're getting. Expedition 33, right? That's a game of the year. It's in the running. I personally think Donkey Kong Bonanza is going to get Game of the year. I played Donkey Kong Bonanza. But it was a $70 game, but it was a fun $70 game. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed
Nintendo did good. I heard a lot of great things about Expedition 33, and it was very low budget.
Yes,
but it was like a great AAA experience.
Yes.
All right, so 5 million copies sold. Mega Bonks, 2 weeks, 1 million. That's insane. Absalom, 200,000, and then Ball Pit. I heard good things about that one. It looks fun. 100,000 copies, all indies.
Yeah. Yeah, AAA wish that they freaking had this amount of success.
They spend millions of dollars.
Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
Okay. Silk Song is
Silk
another
Song,
one. Yeah,
that's
Hollow Knight
another
Silk
one.
Song is another. I just saw because I saw the comment right
yeah.
here. Yeah, Hollow Knight's another massive game. It's $20 on the eShop. By the way, and I'll be honest with you, ever since the Switch 2 came out, that's kind of been my only console. Like, I still sit down on my PS5 at times, but sometimes I just want because I can pick it up.
That's
It's
so
portable.
easy. Yeah.
So I hope they bring Expedition 33 over to like the Switch and something because I'll probably buy it
Yeah.
on there just so I can play it anywhere.
It looks fun and it's
yeah.
like $50.
Yeah,
Like
not 70,
Yeah.
80.
And I heard like the graphics look decent. It's like it looks like a good like old school AAA game.
Yeah.
For $50, like I don't think the industry like understands the damage that these games are doing to them. Like in the long run.
Yeah.
Like how fun the game loop is. Like these are all I can say for Mega Bonk, and I've seen gameplay at Ball Pit, but it's all like just very rudimentary gameplay, and it's all it relies on, the gameplay and the game loop. It's just so fun and addicting, and they're so cheap. It's just and it doesn't. You don't need like a crazy computer to run them or nothing.
Yeah, they could be played on
Yeah.
potato hardware,
Yes,
literally, bro. And then that's why you get so many people that get to play it because like, you don't need a crazy hardware to play it. Anybody can play it. It's very easy. It's entry like it's cheap to play. That's why I think this is the reason why indie games have blown up so much is because I feel like AAA gaming has become a luxury rather than a pastime. And indie games are blowing up because it's not a luxury niche. Indie games can be played by anybody, and this is how men are wired. Men just want to get in a Discord call or a game chat and just play a game together. That's what men want to do. It's the most fun. It's fun, man.
It's escapism. Like when you have your long day at work, whatever, you want to come home, or you just want to chill, play a game, you escape from reality for a little bit.
And there are some great games that have come out this year that have hit the $70 price point. But they're super far and few.
Yeah.
So you really have to pick and choose. But usually you can pick and choose pretty well because far and few. Like one game that I spent $70 on this year, bro. I put Monster Hunter Wilds, bro. I think I put over 100 hours in Monster Hunter Wilds within the first month of it coming out. Because the gameplay loop is just so good, man. Like it's like those far and few games. But if you see another trend here, this is another trend. These games are not made by American developers.
Yep.
They're made in the East. Capcom, Japanese company, they tend to be a little more based. Eastern developers are tending to be a little more based, and their games are the ones that are blowing up. Black Myth Wukong, bro. China is killing it.
Yeah.
When it comes to developing video games. Good games. They are absolutely. There's some stuff that China's doing better, man. We're gonna talk about China a little more at the end of the podcast or the video, but I think Chinese games, they're fun.
Why do you think they're doing so good? I have my idea, but why do you think
I want to hear your idea first. I want to see if
I
maybe
think they
just subconsciously have the same idea.
I don't know. I think they just know their audience. They know, and they don't care about this political stuff. Like
that's what it
they
is.
don't. They're not gonna insert that stuff.
I just think they're based.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. As the Chinese Communist government, I don't like. I don't like communism at all. Obviously, right? I live in America and I love America and I hate communism. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think China's more based than the U.S. That's just honest truth.
Yeah.
I think China's more based.
Okay.
And I think that's why they make better video games.
Yeah, I agree.
Their cultures, they're just based. It's just what it is.
The Japanese people, like with the Elden Ring, like Bandai Namco or From Software.
That's the best game I've ever played. That's my favorite. You ask me,
masterpiece.
If you ever ask me what is the best video game you've ever played, what is your favorite video game of all time? Right now, you're asking me right now, my favorite video game ever made, Elden Ring. 1000%.
Because they're not injecting propaganda or their agenda
it's
into
just a
this
good
stuff.
Game.
And another problem with games here in the West, it's like a playable movie almost. Like how many games have you seen like the AAA like Spider-Man? Like those Spider-Mans were fun, but there's a lot of story in it. God of War, there's a lot of story. The gameplay's fun, but
have you heard about this too? I think even Asmund reacted to this video. I didn't watch it, but I've been starting to see a lot more of this stuff. I read some stuff. Like people are like, right, PlayStation is. I still think PlayStation is like. I'm a PlayStation kid, so I still like PlayStation more than Xbox. But one thing that I've seen though, because I mean, all these companies have had their faults. The gaming industry, I think, is falling apart because there's lots of faults. They increased the price of Game Pass, which has pissed off a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think Xbox has given up on hardware because they've lost the hardware. They've lost the console war. PlayStation also lost the console war. You're gonna ask me who the winner of the console war is, as pissed off as it'll make you, I think Nintendo's the winner of the console war. The reason why I think Nintendo's the winner of the console war is because PlayStation and Xbox are releasing each other's games on each other's platforms. Nintendo's never going to do that because their IPs. Mario by itself, you can call this a glazing comment all you want. I don't care. It's the truth. Mario as an IP is worth more money than all of PlayStation and Xbox's IPs combined. Just that one single IP, Mario itself. Worth more than all of their IPs put together. But again, I think the reason why they've fallen apart is like PlayStation. their stories are kind of redundant. Don't you think they all kind of have the same formula?
Yes.
Like, yes, look at this awesome single player experience,
Stupid
but it's
story.
but it's the same exact story formula as the story formula for Ghost of Yotai. It's the same formula as God of War Ragnarok.
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
That's not even PlayStation
Awful.
exclusive,
But
though.
I'm saying it's another dumb example.
But it's like, all right, well, I thought Ghost of Tsushima was a great game. Like, I enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima, but then you kind of look at it, it's like, okay, like, right, the game that I'm excited for next year, that is a PlayStation exclusive that I saw the trailer for, I thought Wolverine looked pretty good.
that one looks
But
good.
then I'm like, okay, storyline. Is it going to have the same formula as Spider-Man?
Probably.
It's made by Insomniac.
Probably.
Is it going to have the same storyline? Is it going to be the same story formula of freaking
I really
Ghost
hope.
of Tsushima?
I really hope not, because they actually have a lot of references. Like, it's a comic book. They got a bunch of
obviously
stuff
it's the
to
same
go off.
universe.
But
Yeah.
if they make it the same,
But it's
it's
like,
just lazy.
but you kind of see what I'm talking about. It's
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
same formula,
yeah.
like Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, The Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what other single player experiences they got on that are PlayStation exclusive. Like it's a movie simulator essentially. Yeah, God of War, Spider-Man, Ghost of Tsushima. I'm trying to see Last of Us, Days Gone is another one. It's a story game. Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, yeah. The same stuff. Like, I don't know, and like the RP, like even the elements on, like they're just weak elements. Like,
Yeah, it's just like weak like gameplay. It's just like, all right, well, I feel like the gameplay's supplementary. It's like it's a supplementary part to the movie,
Yeah.
supplementary part to the cutscene.
the way Asmund described it was so perfect. It's like he's called it like a poop onion. He used a different word than poop.
Oh,
But you can
yeah, I can imagine what you said.
a
Yeah,
poop onion, like you peel back the layers, it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. You get the story, it's bad. All right, the characters are stupid. This ability is stupid. The progression tree is stupid. It just gets worse and worse and worse, and it's so accurate.
It's useless progression trees. Like
Yes.
I don't even use the progression tree half the time. I just like my progression tree. All right, increases your health. Well, I'm just gonna put it all into that because I don't
Yeah.
want to die in one shot.
Yeah.
So that's what I ended up doing on trees like that, and then you get games like Elden Ring. The story is good. Just the story is explained in an awful way. They don't know how to story tell. It's very like mysterious.
But
So it's like halfway through, you're like, "What is going on?" But then
Yeah.
the gameplay, you're like, "I don't care. This boss is freaking cool as
Yeah.
crap."
and it kind of lets you put it together, but like going through, just watch Vadi video. That's the best way.
Yeah, I've watched so much more of Elden Ring, but then I'm like, it's like the game doesn't really tell it
It
to
doesn't
you.
matter though.
And it doesn't, and it sucks at telling you the story. So you're like,
Yeah.
what is going on? And you're like, no, look at this massive
I don't-
boss. This is so cool.
I don't care. I'm having so much fun.
Yes,
I'm killing
you don't
enemies
care.
and
Yeah,
leveling.
you don't care. It's just so fun.
You don't.
And then you're like the game. It's like you have this game that wants to tell you the whole lore in one cutscene. It's like the beginning. It's like it's hard to start a game because the game is just cutscene, 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 and then it's like, oh, I finally saw the title screen of the game. Like, oh, you're now playing Spider-Man 2. Oh wow, I've been doing cutscenes for like 2 hours.
Yeah. Yep. And that's a lot of why these. Why I'm drawn to more of these like Mega Bonk, is because like getting into certain games, it's like a commitment. You need to dedicate a couple hours to even like feel like you did something in the game. But with like simple games like Mega Bonk, you just a 30-minute session max, maybe an hour max.
Yeah.
You could just hop in and have fun and then be done, or you have other responsibilities. But then also, let's talk about quests in games and how or even like achievements have gone down. Like a lot of them are just redundant. Like upgrade do this 10,000 times.
Help! Jimmy, gather his lost puppies. Bro, I'm not doing that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm on a quest to save the world from
Yeah.
from apocalyptic catastrophe,
Yeah.
and you want me to save Jimmy's puppies?
Mhm.
I don't think so.
And the laziness of it, like they used to be like fun, like unique, like do this, beat this boss in a certain way, or do something.
Or like you go on a side quest, like an actual cool side quest. Like you go
Yeah.
to like a new area, like save this person. It's like an actual like, oh dang, we're going to go to a crazy place to do this
yeah,
side
it's
quest.
an adventure.
Or it's like side quest. Oh, I think I don't know if this guy likes me. Can you go sneak up and listen to his conversation?
Yes.
Bro, I'm not doing that,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
It's
or
the most redundant garbage.
yeah, and like that's gone. It's just the satisfaction you get from those is it's nowhere, and that's
Or it's like the rewards for the side quest don't even
Yeah.
matter. Like,
yeah.
like the reward is like so meaningless. Like, and now if it was like a reward, like oh, I get this this weapon, like the weapon's really really good, and it's like it's hard to get. Like the only way you're gonna get this weapon, or the only way you're gonna the only way you're gonna be allowed to have this upgrade is if you do this side quest, and it's a difficult side quest. Then yes, that's satisfaction because like went out of my way to get like this crazy weapon or armor or whatever, and it was worth it, right? But it's like all these side quests, like you do them, and you're like,
Yeah.
really? That's all I get?
Or how like defeated or just like unmotivated do you feel like when you find a collectible, but it's like 1 of 500, you have to do it 500 more
500
times.
No, bro.
Just like I'm
Nah.
not gonna do that.
No, absolutely.
And then
not.
you just realize after a while you're just wasting time and you don't even get nothing crazy. You do it no
Yeah.
nice satisfaction. It's just no. It's just lazy. Options they put into the game that they don't want to flesh out or be creative with.
And let's
It's just-
talk about the easy modes they put in
Okay.
every like the assist mode. It's like, oh, we gotta make the game super easy,
Yes,
right?
bro.
It's like, no, bro. I don't think
Yeah.
Game Shop did. Like that's why when people were like, why can't we make Elden Ring easier? Or like these stupid game journalists, bro. They're just like, the game's too hard, so it sucks.
Yeah.
I just suck. Like, you just suck. That's what it
Mhm.
is. You suck.
Yes. Just get better. And then that's a good point. Like these AAA games are just so hand holding the whole time, and it's just and then
Elden Ring doesn't hold your hand. Elden Ring says, here's the world. Go on.
have fun.
And figure it out. And then
Yeah.
you like open this chest. You're like, oh, this side I'm in Caelid.
Yeah, you can't. Oh,
I'm in Caelid and I'm level 5.
oh gosh.
So I get one-shotted by everything. Or all of a sudden you're like, you're like riding torrent, right? And you're all of a sudden you're in a lake, and all of a sudden you hear a massive dragon. You're like, oh my god, oh my god,
This
what
is
is
so
going on?
Bro, we're just on a glaze Elden Ring right now, but
I don't care. It's the best
so-
game ever made. I don't care if you're like, hey, Elden, sorry, your game's trash.
bro, like
You make
that
trash games.
the first elevator when you go into the Ceasefire River, that long elevator, and you just see
and
it.
you're like, what?
It's just
the
continuous,
crap?
bro. You just keep going deeper and deeper
Yeah,
into
and
the
whole-
depths.
It's a whole like
It's so-
underground system. Like it's a whole
it's
new
so
part of
good,
the
bro.
like. It's a whole different part of the game.
And you
the
think-
map?
And you think you're as far as you can go, and then you discover the depths.
Oh my gosh,
Just
bro.
yeah, that game's so good, but none of these games can like put a candle up to
No.
that, and it's just and the graphics aren't crazy.
No.
Like they still use 2D grass,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
but
some parts
Yeah.
look beautiful. Some parts I'm like,
yeah, like some
alright.
of their assets aren't as good.
Yeah.
But then nobody talks about that because the gameplay
Yeah,
is
yeah,
fun.
It's a fun game, yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh man, video games.
we're banned from having fun,
Yeah,
guys.
banned for
That's
having
how
fun. That's how it is. So, but yeah, guys. So that's kind of what we're talking about. The trend of banned, everything being banned, right? The good ban of the Ceasefire, the band of Nick Fuentes, right, for him having too much influence, and then they're banning us for having fun. No good games, man.
Yeah.
Or it's very far and few between. Which part of me as an adult, I kind of take it as a blessing in disguise because then I know what to spend my money on sparingly.
Yeah, and
video games are expensive. They can't
Bro,
get expensive quick.
one last note. I think the Game Pass, that system, I think that's gonna die coming up,
You think Game Pass is gonna die?
or like just that whole marketing thing. Because if we keep on this trend of like terrible games and like you're paying a subscription, like, and are you buying that much games? Like if you calculate how much you spend throughout the whole year, are you like spending that much on games that you're actually playing?
Yeah, I can see that. Because I don't do subscription models anymore. I mean, I have my
Yeah.
PlayStation, but that's really about it. And lately, I canceled it because I haven't even been using it.
Yeah, and like if you buy a
'Cause I'm
game
just
that you
using
actually
my
want to
Switch.
play, you're paying one time. It's like
Yeah, one-time fee. Yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
just what I think. But
So, all right, guys, we're gonna get into our react portion of today. So another certified based reacts video. So this video, I've actually seen a good part of it already, but I was like, man, this is a great video to react to, and I want to hear Atreyo's perspective on this. But you know how I was just talking about how like is China more based than the U.S. and I still think yes, China's in lots of ways is more based than the U.S. All right, man, just look at TikTok, right? They don't allow like all this trans garbage. They're not trans kids. They don't allow this trans ideology to be taught to children. China don't allow that. So I mean, it's kind of based to me, if you ask me. And then with all the ICE riots, right? These major cities in the U.S. are just, I mean, they're dangerous. My wife was like, "Can we go visit Chicago on a vacation?" I was like, "Hell to the no, hell no, to the no. We're not going to visit Chicago. No, not anytime soon. Cause I'm like, bro, it's a freaking war zone out there. It's wild. The stuff that the libs are crazy. They're ramming vehicles and ICE vehicles. Like it's the Wild West. LA looks like trash. I was just in LA like this past December because my wife had never been. I went with my family. We went to go see LA because my wife's never been like to downtown LA. I was like, I'm gonna tell you right now, downtown LA is awful. It looks like it's just not anything like anything that you saw on TV growing up. It's gone, and it smelled like crap. It looked like crap, and she was even like, "Wow, it looks kind of sketchy." I was like, "Yeah, this is every U.S. major city. Why? Because they're all ran by who?
The libs.
The libs, right? And it's so bad that I'll be honest with you. You're like, hey, would you want to take a vacation and go to New York, Chicago, San Fran, Portland? Would you want to go to any of these, or would you want to go to China? I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna say I want to go to China. I'd rather go on vacation in China.
Might be safer there
because I know I'm not gonna freaking get mugged.
Yeah.
And prime example is we're gonna show you this video. This guy,
because they know your every move. They know your.
I mean, there's trade-offs. They do know your every move. The surveillance is crazy.
The surveillance on their people
is insane.
It's kind of creepy,
but I mean,
you're safe.
Here's the thing. This is from a channel. I'll show you real quick. This is from this dude's. His channel name is, I think, is
Living in China.
Living in China, which by the way,
China.
We'll link the video in the description. Once because you're probably gonna be watching this. If you're watching the stream, you can watch the video after the stream. But if you're gonna be watching after we upload this clip from the stream in a separate video, then we'll put it in the description. You can watch the whole thing uninterrupted.
Check it out down in the description.
Living in China is the dude's name. Anyways, so this guy apparently, I think he lives in China. He's from the UK, and he even says like he'd rather be in China than live in London because London is just
another Western country that's just awful.
Yeah, that's just been overrun by crime and ran by retards. So. Here we go. We're going to get right into it. Is China really safer than the U.S.? I believe so.
Chongqing, a city carved into cliffs.
This is the cyberpunk city.
And pulsing with the raw energy of 32 million people. This is not just
That's
a
very
city.
cyberpunk
It's
right there. Oh
a
my gosh.
empire, a concrete colossus rising from the
I want to
confluence
go there.
of the Yangtze and Jialing rivers, where mountains bow to neon and the skyline looks like a sci-fi prophecy fulfilled. Here, a monorail slices straight through a residential tower, not as a gimmick, but as a practical solution, because gravity is merely a suggestion in Chongqing. Public squares don't sit on the ground, they float above it, like this one perched on the 27th
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude. I think I've seen another video about this city.
Yeah,
There's
Chongqing is a cyberpunk city.
Yeah, the 5D city or whatever. I was like layered. Yeah, that's so crazy.
Yeah, that's the cyberpunk city you were talking about. It's Chongqing.
Challenge your sense of direction. It rewires it. It doesn't wait for your approval. It dares you to keep up. And when the inferno of Hot Pot finally hits, you'll realize this city doesn't just serve you spice, it is the spice. Welcome to Chongqing, the mountain.
What U.S. city even remotely looks like this?
It is the spice. Welcome to
like what U.S. city even remotely looks like this, bro?
I would say the closest would be New York, but
even then,
it's not even as. Yeah, it's not even close.
Yeah.
Chongqing, the mountain city, the
not even close.
Of the Southwest, the beast. You'll never.
Even just you go back here and people are walking right
the
on.
mountain city, the
pause at the right time. Like it looks cleaner. Like everything looks well
Yeah.
taken care of. There's not a freaking homeless person trying about to mug you down
Sleeping on the side on the
on the sidewalks. Yeah, on the benches.
yeah, yeah. It looks.
You just take a look at this picture, bro. It looks clean.
It does. Besides the air, you can see the smog.
Oh yeah, polluted
but
air.
but it looks safe, clean, like taken care of. Like there's a little kid right there walking. Like doesn't those parents like they're not needing to like grab them to like hide them from somebody.
Besides the pollution.
Yeah. Besides the pollution, everything looks clean.
Yeah.
The Southwest, the beast. You'll never forget.
Imagine.
Oh my gosh! I
What
remember-
is this?
Oh, if I realized I was watching on our. Why were we watching on our certified base stat? All right.
Sorry guys, we got premium guys.
We do got premium, but I just logged into the wrong one.
No.
All right,
I'll
here we
edit
go
this
again.
out.
Behold, Chongqing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, my bad, guys.
We'll edit this out.
Yeah, we'll definitely edit this out once we.
Live stream, you're seeing it live.
Yeah, last year we seen our technical difficulties live. But all right, here we go.
The Southwest, the beast. You'll never forget. In today's video, we're going to explore how safe is China at night. How safe is Chongqing? Because according to the China haters, China is extremely dangerous at night, and there's rampant crime, theft, and attacks. And then it all just goes.
The one thing that I do that is kind of sketchy that I've heard about China at night. I'm sure you heard about this. You heard about like the girl live streamers that are out at night, like they're all like on a street, like
Yeah.
all like IRL streaming at the same time.
Yes, I've seen that. It's very dystopian, but utopian the same way. Like I'd rather deal with TikTok girls than like a dude trying to mug me for my wallet. or
Slit your
something.
throat for no reason.
Yeah, I'd rather deal with TikTok girls being in somebody's video.
Unreported. So tonight, we're gonna put that theory to the test. Let's see if
Oh my
I do.
God. I'm not
indeed
down
get
with that,
robbed
though. I'm not down to
or
eat
punched in the
bugs.
face.
Fried scorpion?
I sincerely
No.
hope that I do not. Just look at these streets. They are packed with people everywhere, just enjoying.
They
a
look
lovely
clean. Look
evening,
at this-
Strolling around with their family.
No trash
These
everywhere.
There's no guy walking by you going like this.
Yeah.
High on fentanyl.
Slumped over. Yeah.
Like they're in fear of being mugged, attacked, robbed. No. And also, when the streets are busy and packed like this,
He was staring at him.
Yeah.
there's so many people around. Another thing, China has one of the best surveillance systems in the world.
Now, do you think that's like how like the trade-off? Tell me what you think the trade-off is, because I mean we don't have that in America,
Not
and I feel like a lot of people kind of get away with crimes because of that. But it's like what are your thoughts on that?
Ah,
Like,
man.
is it a trade-off? Is it a pick your poison?
It is a pick your poison. Because I think, yeah, the surveillance, it's for sure going to cram down on crime. You can't get away with anything. But also, they know your every move. Privacy is kind of out the window. So it's like, what would you want? I don't know. I'm not, just because we live here in America, I'm like super, like, I don't like the surveillance. I don't like that. I like, I love freedom. I like being able to do what we can without being watched. So I lean more on anti-surveillance, but
Yeah.
it comes with the work, the business.
Pros and cons.
Yeah,
Smart technology working in harmony with the people across the city and across China. A seamless network of high-definition cameras, intelligent systems ensures that safety isn't just a goal, it's a guarantee.
I've heard that like those surveillance cameras even have Face ID, right? Like they're
Yep.
able to so if your
Yes.
face shows up, it's citizen X, Y, and Z. We know exactly who you are from the face
yes,
identification.
and that goes with like the social credit system that they have, which is
Oh yeah,
feel how you want, but yeah,
yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, it's like I heard that.
yeah, it is. They do. They be like, oh, you know this guy. They could track you everywhere you go. They put your picture up on a billboard. Be like,
That's
don't serve
crazy.
this guy.
That's crazy.
Moment is protected by eyes that never blink. Facial recognition, AI tracking, and
Yeah,
real-time
there it is.
response aren't science fiction here. Their daily life. Lose your wallet, it'll be returned. Someone causes trouble, they'll be identified and dealt with swiftly, all without disrupting.
How will they be dealt with?
This isn't
You'll
about
never see 'em again.
control. It's about confidence. People go about their lives knowing that justice is proactive, not reactive. That the
Do you think that's a problem in America that our justice is not proactive, it's reactive? Like justice is not served the way it should be.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's not because just look at all the big cities. That's why it looks like a freaking third world country.
Yep, it's true. Because we got stupid policies that, DI policies that, help criminals get set free. Because it's too racist to keep a felon that's a 13-time convicted person that's in and out of jail. It's racist to keep them locked up. But
Yeah.
so just let them out on the street. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's better to be proactive.
Yeah.
I agree. Theory.
Yeah.
Streets are safe not by chance, but by design. But it's not just about the cameras. Technology, yeah, it plays its part, sure. But the real foundation of safety and order across China is something deeper. The strength of Chinese society itself. This is a culture built on values like respect, responsibility, and collective harmony.
Compare that to the U.S. culture.
It's non-existent. It's just
because like culture, like respect, respect for each other, living in harmony.
Yeah, certain places you go. Like I feel like more in the South, you can find that a little more, like respectful people. But we're talking about the big cities. The big cities, no, that's nowhere to be seen.
Rural America, you say yes.
Yeah, rural America, like where we are at. People are relatively more kind, but like New York, those big bustling cities, it's just like, no, you're once you go out there, you're you get prepared for war when you're going out in the public.
Yeah, I just feel like
Just from stories I've heard.
there's like no culture of like respect. Like I don't even feel like people like even respect their own cities. Like they don't respect their own country. They like countries like they light their cities on fire. Now.
Yeah, it's true, and it's just lack of moral compass too. It's just like, and it's the mob, like with the riots, like it's the mob mentality. Like you can't stop all of us. Let's just destroy
Let's
stuff.
destroy everything.
Just and that goes down different rabbit holes because there's a specific people group that do most of the rioting. Talk about that later.
People look out for each other. Communities are tight-knit. There's a sense of pride in public spaces and shared responsibility that you could feel.
Like, look at this subway. Look at the subway system.
Yeah, that's a night and day.
How did this like compare it to New York subway system? You've been in New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how's the difference between this subway system and New York?
Oh, dude. Yeah. And all those black spots on the floor right there, that'd be just dried gum, and just in New York it'd just be feces, gum, whatever. Yeah, that white wouldn't be white no more. Yeah, it was awful. Like, so when I went before COVID, so it wasn't as crazy as it is now, but it just smelled so bad, like trash, and we went in the middle of summer, so it was hot as heck.
Yeah, I bet.
It was just disgusting. It smelled like garbage, trash everywhere. And then nowadays you gotta worry about like someone's gonna push you into the freaking.
Oh yeah,
gonna push you into the drain.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. So.
I feel like here it's not even possible to even get pushed in because look at that. Like,
yeah,
it's just the doors open.
Yeah, that's so smart, man.
Yeah.
I think Japan does that too. I've seen multiple videos of like it's just an enclosed. You use the doors open and then you go into the drain.
Yeah.
That's so smart.
And then it's just a wall whenever. Yeah. It makes sense. Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Feel in the air. In Europe,
this little detail right here, right? There, hold on.
shared responsibility.
You can't just set your phone there because somebody just run by.
Yes. Yep. You do that in the U.S.
Phone's gone. Don't leave it there on a stand. Somebody's gonna just walk right by and take it. Phone's gone.
Yeah.
That you could feel in the air. In Europe, the US, UK, crime is rampant. It's out of control. I recently went back to the UK.
Western
I was just walking around in London somewhere using my phone to check the GPS and where to go. And I had to hold my phone so tight like this, right? And I had to like get it out and keep it like close to me like this. And when I'm checking GPS, like this. I was holding it so tight in fear that someone on a bike would just drive past and swipe it out of
Yep,
my hand.
just like
I was
that.
holding it so tight that it hurt my hands. I think I pulled my shoulder because I was just holding it so tight. I had an iron grip on my phone. That's how bad it's got in London. You really have to be vigilant that someone just might, and your phone, hey, my phone, and then phone's gone. Please do nothing as well. And
Yeah,
a watch,
something that,
expensive
too.
watch. Don't even think about that. I can't even talk. Don't even think about it. You're risking your life wearing an expensive watch in London and in parts of the UK. It's crazy. And the US, don't even get me started on those guys. The streets of America look like this today.
Yep, here it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, this is in LA, Los Angeles, California. Look at that. See that?
Oh my God,
Wow. Look at this. It looks like a freaking... I thought this was India. No, this is the United States of America.
That's so sad, bro. Oh my God.
Look at all this trash everywhere. Freaking
Tent,
homeless
bro.
encampments everywhere.
Graffiti everywhere, bro.
Taking a freaking... in the middle of the street, just...
Bam. Oh yeah.
That's what we got going on in the streets of LA.
Oh, that's funny. Yep.
America, baby, America. I don't know why.
America.
I live in sign for America. I don't know what I'm doing.
We don't even have a hand sign for USA.
No, we don't.
Well. Oh my gosh, dude.
Would they allow this in China? Look at this guy. He's high. He's high. He's tweaking. He's tweaking.
It's time for me to come clean now. I've got to tell the truth. I've got to admit I've been lying to you guys. It's time for me to reveal there is one thing that is extremely dangerous on the streets of China at night. And it's this.
It's a
the street food. You'll eat
fried
so
scorpion.
much delicious.
I'm good on all the bugs, dude. No.
And your pockets will become empty. It's one of the most dangerous things.
I don't know what that
on
is.
The streets of
I would be a
China
little
at night.
suspicious of that, but I bet it's bomb. You don't know what you're eating. That's concerning.
Dogs.
Dogs, yeah.
Okay, right. What's next? This is the hustling and bustling Guangzhou food street. It is so busy. It offers a rich
Bet some chow mein goes fire over there, bro.
Dude,
chow mein.
They got stuff we don't even know about, like the real Chinese food.
Yeah, bro.
I bet it's
If you're not satisfied,
gas.
you can contact customer service for a refund and get your money back. I mean, I've never seen anything like that before, especially in a food street place. That's great. Dishes are made to order, ensuring the authentic taste through handcrafted cooking. Guangzhou Food Street is a representative destination for high-cost performance ratio and immersive local culinary experiences in Chongqing. It is an essential
That looks good.
for the nightlife
Yeah, bro.
of the
Dang.
mountain city. Oh my God, my
Beijing beef, bro.
salivating in this place. There's too much choice. I don't know what to choose. Wow, just look at this. We have some of Chongqing's
Ooh.
famous hot pot here. You can scoop it up in chunks and take it home with you. 你好，老板，这是什么？ 什么？
Mashed potato.
Mashed potato. What in the?
第二个目标。
I got that looks fire, bro.
It does, dude.
Mashed potato dish. I'm not actually sure what it is.
That looks fire.
It is indeed mashed potato.
Dang. They got mashed potatoes?
They got mashed potatoes better than we got them here, bro. What the? Oh my God.
Oh,
Thought we
it's got a bit
created
of
that.
a spicy kick to it. Chongqing style. Spicy. Ooh, that is spicy. But it's good though. Man, the weight's already piling on. This is a hefty portion.
Dude,
That's a
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
how do you feel about being in big cities? Like, cause I'm watching this and I'm kind of getting anxiety right now. Just like the overwhelmingness of big cities and just like the people. Yeah, it's overwhelming.
How do I feel like being in
Yeah.
a big city?
Yeah. Do you like it?
To be honest with you, like going to a big city in the U.S., I'm always on edge. And the
Yeah,
the
same.
reason why I'm always on edge is because like how crazy it's gotten. Like even just being in L.A. this past December, just I'm on edge. I'm like, You don't know because people are crazy. And just like that clip that they just showed us, people was like, oh, that's just one clip. That's how U.S. cities look like. Like, I kid you not. Literally, that's how U.S. cities look like. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes driving through L.A. This dude on a tent next to a freaking billboard on the freeway. The tent. Like, I see it, bro. Like, this is how the U.S. looks like.
I saw it earlier this week.
Yeah. I feel like I guess if you remove that element, you remove like you remove the area of not feeling safe. I feel like a lot of the overwhelmingness kind of goes away.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
And I feel like yes, you're still overwhelmed because it's like I don't know what to do. Like I don't know what to do. Like I don't know where to go. But I feel like you at least the sense of security is there.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like that removes a lot of the anxiety because I feel like lately I don't like being in mass crowds because especially like like
shooters, bro. Like that's like
that's so
being
in America. I'm like.
That's so sad.
Whenever you're like in a massive group of people, I'm like, you're on edge, bro. Because they're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always being proactive in my brain. If something looks off, if somebody would just start firing, where are we gonna go?
Yeah,
where are we gonna go? Where's our plan? Where are we gonna run to?
You know, in
China, you eliminate all that.
Yeah, you know where I get that the worst? Movie theaters.
Oh yeah.
So crippling. Sometimes I can't even watch the movie. But that's bad to say. Like, that's like the American condition is like not to feel safe in like a country in your city.
The policies that are put forward. That's
yeah,
why we feel
it is.
that way.
It is. It's not the guns, guys.
There's no consequence for being retarded.
Yeah, the consequences are just.
Yeah.
Oh, let him out. He'll come back. He said he'll come back. We'll take his word.
So Juan G said. So the homelessness in L.A. Do we spend money to jail them? Do we spend money to house them? Do we spend money to rehabilitate them? I feel like we spend money. I'm going to be honest with you. We spend money to jail them. That's what I'm going to say. We spend money to jail them. Well, I wouldn't say jail. Actually, let me take that back a bit. Let me kind of dive back a little bit and what I mean by that exactly. Because you can't just jail somebody for being homeless because that's not okay because some people, genuinely have problems whether they're drug addicted or whatever, and I feel like they do need to be rehabilitated. But I heard there's a video from Tyler Oliveira. He was actually, I think this is the one either in Albuquerque or the one where he was in L.A. One of these ones. Oh, I think it was the one in Albuquerque where he interviewed some dude, and the dude's like, it's actually easier for you to get high than for you to get clean. So we have a problem with the rehabilitation. The reason why I send people out in the street is because it's easier for them to get high than it's easier for them to get clean. So that's a problem. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what would be the best solution. But the homeless people that are committing crimes, the homeless people that are drugged up and they are doing, crazy things, I think mental asylums need to be brought back. Mental asylums need to be a thing again.
Yeah, I agree on that.
And if you're committing crimes and you're high or whatever, and you're homeless, then we got a housing place for you. It's called jail.
So he said, what should we spend the money? What should we spend the money on? Or is it case by case?
I think case by case in certain areas. So like I said, you can't just jail somebody for being homeless because it's different. People have different situations. But if you're homeless and you're over here, you got a knife in your hand trying to stab people because you're crazy, a mental asylum, and don't worry, we got a housing place for you. It's called jail. We're going to put you in jail.
Yeah, I think a lot of it would be solved with mental asylums because a lot of these people are just
crazy.
Just mentally not there, and
exactly.
they need the other specific help that jail can't offer. But then a lot of the criminals, they just need to be
locked
held
up
to the law,
and locked up in jail,
not being let out.
If you stab somebody with a knife, you should be in jail for a long time.
Yeah. And whatever we're spending on money now is not working. Like
exactly.
There's a famous Joe Rogan interview or whatever, Colion Noir. He's like a Second Amendment activist or whatever. But he went into depth of researching like where the money is going into the homelessness, and like people are on these like homeless boards or to like solve it are making like 6 figures a year, and homelessness is getting worse.
So are they keeping homelessness alive to make money themselves?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, whatever we're spending money on is not working. So
or is it not working, or is it spending the money to keep it alive so that they keep making more money, so that we keep creating a problem rather than solving it? Because if we solve the problem, then I don't have a job. But if we keep the problem alive, I have a job.
Yeah. That's probably a factor as well.
That's what that sounds like to me.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's case by case. If you're homeless and you're committing crimes and you're crazy, mental asylum and jail, the combination of both, Yeah, I think case by case where we should be spending our money, but for sure they need to be off the street. They should not be out causing havoc or terrorizing people.
Yeah.
That's at least a kilogram. That's a kilogram right there.
Oh, and also Asian food portions, bro. The food portions are just always so good. They give you a lot for even though it could be expensive, but I feel like you always get a lot of food.
Yeah, and it's
filling.
good quality stuff.
Yeah,
Like
and it's filling.
yeah, like anywhere outside the U.S., the food quality is just gonna be exponentially better.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
We're only just getting started.
None of this crazy chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, this is amazing. Okay, right, what's next? I think I might just bite a chunk of that hot pot. Oh my God, look at this.
Oh,
Right, scorpion.
no good. No good.
We're trying this one.
You're crazy.
That's the man. Scorpion. Scorpion.
Would you eat fried scorpion for if somebody gave you $1,000 cash? Would you eat fried scorpion?
Not for $1,000. That big?
Gotta be more than that.
Yeah.
About 10
If
grand.
it was that big, like that big,
Yeah.
10 grand, I would do it for 10 grand. I'd do it for 10 grand. 1,000, no.
This guy said no. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. This one.
Oh no, dude.
I don't think I can bring myself.
Oh!
I want to try the snake. Okay, here we go.
Snake, bro. You want to eat a snake?
The centipede?
Let's start with
No.
the pincer.
The centipede, that one got me. No. Heck no, bro.
For $1 million, would you eat a centipede?
Yeah, I would eat it for $1 million.
Centipede, fried
Yeah,
centipede.
yeah, I would. So I'm not again like money talks, dude. I just hate bugs so much. It has to be
Me
worth
too.
it. It has to.
Fun fact: me and Trejo hate bugs. We
Yes.
hate any kind of insects.
Oh, so much. Like that, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
gosh.
Oh my God. That is crispy. Let's start with the stinger on the end. I wonder if it's still got poison in. Ah,
Like I'm sure it tastes fine, but I just can't get over the
it
thought.
doesn't really taste like anything, it just tastes like salt.
Yeah.
Man, chew it. Next, mini scorpion. Whilst I've still got a big scorpion in my mouth. Oh, this one's nicer. It's softer.
Oh,
It kind of just
that's
tastes the same.
brutal.
Next up, snaky boy. Oh my God, should we just start on the
Fried
head?
snake.
The snake, I'm like, okay, it's a little better, but it's still.
Oh, that's pretty good. It just tastes like a deep fried onion ring. Right, what's next?
No.
Still got bits of scorpion stuck in my teeth, but we must continue. Right, next up is I'm going for something more normal. It looks like a kind of duck rat. Only cost me 13 quid. You might not believe this, but that scorpion snake and those little scorpions I just had, it cost me 80 quid. Everyone's trying to get in the vlogs today. I caught them red-handed.
Oh, that looks pretty good.
I
It
want more
does,
normal
yeah.
this one.
Yeah. It's a little wrap.
This one's quite a hefty one as well. That's at least a kilogram.
Bro, just munching.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth. There you go. Okay, what's next? Here we go. Right, I'm starting to get a bit full now. It's time for the finale. The big one. It's time to go out.
Oh, look, there's an Apple store in the background. Do you think it's been robbed? Do
Nope.
you think it's gonna get robbed?
Nope.
What do you think would happen if people tried to rob it?
They're going to prison. They're going to the concentration camps. I don't know. I don't know what China does with their people, but
Probably.
dude, there's this museum, and I think it's in Las Vegas. It's so they took like human bodies and like took off the skin and everything. It's just like their muscles, but they're like it's like a weird, creepy museum showing like the human body, but it's like dead people and like. But the conspiracy is that they're like Chinese political prisoners, or they're like people that went missing in China.
What the
Yeah.
heck?
Then they're being it's kind
Using
of
the museum? Oh,
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
It's a rabbit hole to go down.
Yeah, that's
With a
interesting.
bang. Oh my.
Bro.
No, now that looks fire.
That looks good.
This is another kilogram. I've done at least 3 kilograms. Where do I start even? I don't know how many calories I've consumed tonight.
That's probably less calories than a burger at McDonald's.
Probably. Bro, this is Cityscape, bro. It just looks so good, bro.
Yeah, cyberpunk, bro. It's
Wait,
just like,
hold on a second. I just realized something. I haven't been punched in the face.
Or mugged or
That
robbed.
is the end
Yeah.
of this video. Obviously, you can see how safe China is at night. But don't just take my word for it. Come to China, come to Chongqing, and see it with your own eyes. Come on down and have a jolly good time. Anyway, that is the end of
I
this
wanna
video. And I'll
go.
see you in the next one.
Yeah, I'd love to go.
but are Americans welcome there? That's like what I'm iffy about.
So the way, because I actually looked into it, because I
Okay.
was like, I kind of really like, I would like I would genuinely want to visit China. If you're, what's it called? If you're an American citizen, I think if you're from America, UK, or I don't remember what other country, you have to like go through all this paperwork. Like it's like a lot of paperwork, I guess, for national security. I guess they want to make sure you're not a spy, but you have to like submit all this kind of paperwork before you ever get a visa, like a travel visa to go.
Just to visit?
Yeah, just to
Travel
visit.
visa, okay.
Yeah. But if I think there's like a list of like bunch of other countries that fit, like that are not US, UK. I forgot what the third one is. It might be Canada or it might be France or something like that. Like any of those other 3 countries. If you're not from any of those 3 countries, then you get to go. Like you get a 10-day like tourist like visiting like permission. You don't need a visa. You just like
Dang.
yeah, you can go. I think you just have to prove what your citizenship, and if it's not from those 3 countries, then you can go for 10 days without having to like get like extra paperwork. But if you're from the US, you have to like do a bunch of like paperwork and stuff.
Bruh, just because we're enemies with them.
Yeah.
Our governments are enemies.
What would you think about that video, man?
That was good. That was a great video. It really.
What kind of insight does it like? What does it make you think about now? Like seeing, like the scape of like America, especially with like big cities. Like how's that?
They're just so far behind, dude. So far behind, and there's just stupid policies that get passed. And like, granted, America's a very young country compared to all these other ones. Very young, so we're still figuring stuff out. But we can be so better off, man. And I believe at one point we were like we still are the greatest country in the world with with our freedoms and everything. But we can be a lot better, and this shows how good we can be. But we're not, just because we let stupid stuff get in the way. We let stupid policies ruin our great countries. And it kind of just like kills the hope of like, you're having kids and you want to take your kids to visit the great American cities. But like, no, you don't want to do that now.
Nope.
You can get robbed.
Afraid of being mugged, yeah.
Yeah. And God forbid, killed.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah, absolutely insane. So, all right, guys. Well, we're pretty much to the end of the show. This is all we got for you for today. But how safe is China at night? I don't know if you're just tuning in or if you tuned in halfway through the video or not. We'll re-upload that portion of the stream as a separate video, so that way people can see just that part and a little nice little discovery thing. But
Yeah.
people can discover the show. That's how a lot of people have discovered the show, was from our smaller portions and clips from the full show. But thank you guys for all of you that have been watching. I know we've grown a lot in the last 2-3 months.
Yeah.
Especially with our Charlie Kirk protest video, getting a lot of subs out of that. So thank you guys for those that have been subbing, liking the videos and all that. Share this podcast with a friend, even if they're lib. Share it with them.
Share it with your lib. Share it with your Chinese friends. Share it with whoever you want.
Yes.
Please.
Yes, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Base Certified. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as we try to post content at our very best weekly. But, we don't do this for a living, so sometimes we kind of miss the mark. But
we're trying to get this content out for you guys. And just keep sharing it, keep liking, keep supporting us, and
one day we'll be able to do this for a living. Maybe even do a daily stream. But
Yes, that's the goal. We got plans, man. It's gonna be.
yeah,
Just keep sharing, liking,
keep sharing. Yeah, just
comment.
keep watching. It'll
yeah,
happen.
yeah.
It'll happen. So, all right, guys, this is the place where liberals
Crash out.